Dear journalists, dear guests from Germany, the EU, dear guests from all around the world, I am very happy and very proud to welcome you all to the very first press conference here live from our Festo booth from Hannover Messe 2024. I'm very proud to today not just announce one but even two board members speaking to you. You already know Mr. Frank Notz. He's responsible for sales. And in the second part of today's presentation, Mr. Notz will talk about our customers' challenges today in manufacturing, and he will also give you some answers of how Festo is helping with its products and solutions to actually solve these challenges. Before, however, I am very glad and very happy to also welcome a new member to the Festo family. He was working with heavy products in the past, and now he's heavily working on the future of Festo. He's the former CTO and CEO of Glass. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Thomas Böck, our new CEO.
Thank you. Welcome to this year's Hannover Fair 2024. On behalf of the shareholder families and the executive board of Festo, I welcome you to this press conference, but also to the exhibition we have where we can show what we are capable of. So, first of all, my name is Thomas Böck, and I have a history of 25 years in mobile machinery industry. So I was working with family-owned companies like Fendt, like Glass. Also Käsebohrer was formerly owned by the family. There were a lot of transitions going on, but really working for family-owned companies is in my DNA, and I'm very happy that I could join the Festo family, because Festo is an extraordinary company doing the utmost to serve the customers, to provide technology in all kinds of industry fields, having a huge complexity in the way we are addressing customers, and I'm so glad that I am part of it. It's also exciting because my daughters are educated to be engineers, so even in the next generation we strive for technology and for expertise, and that also fits. So I was born and raised in the Allgäu, in southern Bavaria, and Esslingen is not that far away, so actually I'm coming home. So for the business year 2023, I think you're all curious how we did manage the, I think, quite challenging year. It started pretty promising, but at the middle of the year, we all could feel the decline. And what I have to say right now is, with a total turnover of 3.65 billion euro, we did manage quite well. So it is 4.3% less in turnover compared to the year 2022. But based on what happened in the industry, I'm pretty happy that we managed it this way. And I have to say also, when it comes to the results, we did it reasonably well. So I think overall, and I was not part of that, but I see how competent the management board, also together with the supervisory board, did work closely together, took the right decisions, and everything we put into cost management did work out as we expected. We also could keep the number of employees at the level, so 20,600 is the number of the year end in 2023. And we even increased the R&D ratio up to 7.7% compared also to last year. It is an increase in relative value, but also overall, because again, we want to manage the industrial transition also more into digitalization, and even more so with regards to sustainability. And this is what we want to show, and you can see it all over the stand. The Festo Blue World is our approach how to drive sustainability, especially with the field of industrial automation, but also with didactics. It means we are preparing the industry but we also help by educating the people that work for the industries in doing the right things. And we can show that in all kinds of dimensions, like for example, assist people at work, you can see it, improve health, lifelong learning, of course, especially for didactics, but also in the way we are operating, and resilience in the value chain. We all have learned what it meant during the past year, and we are living in a rather complicated economical situation if you think about geopolitics. But more so, we want to go into industrial transformation and ecological innovation. This is where we show also some examples how we can address that, and I come to that later. So here, industrial transformation, ecological innovation. So it's in our DNA to learn from nature. In our bionic learning network, we gather in ideas, and the examples will follow. One more contribution for sustainability is also the use of artificial intelligence. We support the industrial transformation with a smart factory and AI. So looking into processes, understanding the processes, be it using pneumatic control, smart pneumatics, be it also electrical automation, all kinds of those technologies are capable to be automized, and with the use of AI, we can use increased speed or less energy for the same process, or trying to optimize uptime, the overall equipment efficiency. The same is valid for electromobility. You will see examples for battery production and recycling. And we go into hydrogen production, and therefore we use our capabilities in the process automation, using our products in different ways, but using, again, the knowledge we have in automation with the VTUX, for example, as a component, how to operate also hydrogen processing, storing, production with electrolyzers and so on. And for biology, I think this is a long-told story. Again, we have a highlight here on the stand discussing about how we can produce hydrogen using batteries. Now, digging a little bit deeper into Festo AX, this is our interpretation of artificial intelligence and how the benefits could be used for industrial automation. So we reduce unplanned downtimes, we reduce leakages, but also rejects by 20%. And it's always with the human in the loop. So it's an assisting systems that helps the customer to optimize their whole plant or their machine, their equipment, by the use of the intelligence of the operator. But also we help the operator to develop the right decisions and optimize how he is using the machine. This could be done by a single cylinder, this could be done in a complete overall system environment, and we are supporting them with our own software solutions that are applicable also on valve islands, VTUX for example, or other products and components. We also drive the structural change, especially when it comes to automotive industry. The battery industry is, let's say, in a shaky environment right now. For us it's very important not only to support the production of the battery cells and the integration into a car, but also the recycling process. And we have now an entire suite of products that could be applied in any battery cell production or battery recycling system, be it in the aftermarket or close to the production, to have a complete sustainable circular economy in place. And this is all equipped with Festo components and systems. Now talking about hydrogen and the hydrogen production. You see an example of an industrial electrolyzer, and it is equipped with a lot of Festo components. I will show later, and we have everything around that to support any kind of production of hydrogen. And just to give you the example how products in use could help for hydrogen production. And now for me, most exciting, and this is the central exhibition, it's the bionic hydrogen battery. It's a biochemical process where we can produce hydrogen out of bacteria, and we can transform it into formic acid to be transported as a liquid, and then retransform it back into hydrogen. And this is one idea we want to show, because with that kind of biological processes, way less energy is used in order to produce and store and transport hydrogen than in every other example we have learned from, be it the electrolyzer or other storing technologies, for example, like high pressure, low temperature storage. This is, let's say, in a rather small scale temperature range, so less energy is necessary, and this is a very interesting example. And again, we did this with standard components we have already produced for the process industry, and it is applicable for that kind of products. Talking about sustainability at Festo, we are CO2 neutral in scope 1 and 2. 2024, we can announce proudly that we are CO2 neutral worldwide, with an exclamation mark, because we are not net zero for the moment. We are supporting projects, but we are overall compensating everything we are producing which causes CO2. So with the year 2024, we are worldwide CO2 neutral, and that was awarded by the Innovation Award from UNIDO in 2023 and the German Sustainability Award 2024, and we are very proud. And we have joined also in the year 2024 the Science Based Target Initiative, so it's our goal, it's our target that we want to be CO2 neutral overall in our own production system by the year 2040. But it also means we have to think about 95% of the CO2 that is produced with our products in use. So scope 3 means we have to support, and you see it also at the booth, to reduce the energy consumption at the customer side to a level that it really reduces the impact of CO2 in the worldwide ecological system. So anything what we are doing right now, be it electrical automation or pneumatics, has the target to drive down the CO2 emissions and the energy consumption as a whole. Finally, this year will be a challenging year. I think you have heard it several times. We are facing geopolitical situations, and we have prepared ourselves to be more resilient in the supply chain and in the production. So part supply is in focus, and we have stabilized everything after the chip crisis, so we are up and ready to produce whatever the customer needs in time. We focus on growth regions, North America, South America, India and China, very important, because we see how difficult it is in Germany and Europe to grow for the moment, but we hope that it will come back. And I said it several times, we are strongly based in Europe, this is our stronghold, and we will recover, and by giving examples, we show how capable we are, how much power is in the organization, and together with our customers, we want to drive the industry forward, transform it, make it more sustainable, and grow by automation, but also using our capabilities in didactics. So we are ready for the upswing, and the earlier it comes, the better it is for everybody. So finally, before I hand over, I want to also announce a new technology partnership. We have started a cooperation with Phoenix Contact, and we just celebrated 2 hours ago the collaboration on technology, the technology ecosystem PLC Next. We are using that as an open platform, especially for industry PCs, to develop now features and softwares, even more AI in the application for electrical automation, using AI, but also using it for pneumatics. And we want to speed up the use of software and intelligent software products on top of the automation suites we have. And for us, it means IT and OT grow together more and more, and it gives us also the chance to have a different approach to product architectures, to system architectures, and I think we are more flexible with that, also for customer solutions. And with that, I want to hand over to Frank Notz. He will present you the details in sales. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you very much, Thomas, for this very good overview and also giving everybody an inspiring speech how the future is looking like. And talking about customer requirements, you see here an overview where our customers have to deal today. And it's a magnitude of challenges, of big issues, of complexity that needs to be managed at the same time. It's all on the left side, it's all about increased productivity. OEE availability. It's also, we have to drive profitability. We have to make our supply chains more resilient. So all topics, of course, we have been dealing for a long time already. And now on top, we also have to manage, like explained by Thomas, we also have to manage the sustainability goals. And this is the situation where our customers are in, and this is exactly the overall themes what we have prepared also here in the booth. Because the customers are exactly asking and having the same questions we have. And we want to provide solutions for them dealing with productivity on one side, but also with increased efforts, which we have to do on sustainability goals. And so the key question is, how can we help our customers in dealing with this very challenging, demanding situation? And I think this is the core question of everybody. How can we create a better world? And also, how can we remain being competitive in this very, let's say, demanding environment? And I just would like to give you some highlights, and then later on in the tour, we can go a little bit deeper, dealing with the details of the technologies, etc. But this is the key question that we are following. So, starting with sustainability, as mentioned, we think it in a very holistic way, because it doesn't help if we do here a little bit optimization or there. We have to think it holistically. And it starts, of course, selecting the right products. In the dimensioning, there's a lot of opportunities to select the right products, and we can save a lot of material, but also later on, we can save a lot of energy. And then it's all about the usage of the products, and it has been mentioned because what is our scope 3 is for our customers scope 1 and 2. So actually this is the same objective. Customer want to have less CO2, they want to have less cost, they want to have higher productivity, and this is exactly where we are focusing on. And then of course, it's not only the products, it's not only the data structure, it's also about the qualification of the people. Because with these new technologies, with the new mindset, we have also to educate not only ourselves, but also our customers. And this is why you also find some very, let's say, interesting solutions in our didactic environment. So we have also to train and skill the people to deal with these future technologies. And then of course, when we talk about sustainability goals, it's not only CO2 reduction, there's many, many more on the UN Charter. We are following them. And also, of course, we apply all these elements. And it's really a fundamental core element of our activities. Has been mentioned, artificial intelligence. I guess everybody talks about artificial intelligence. What is the driving force? The driving force is to become a smart factory. So this is the key word of our customers. And in order to become a smart factory, you have to have transparency. If you don't have transparency, there's no way you can apply, let's say, these principles. Easy said, but there's a lot of groundwork to be done. And but this is where you also will find later on our booth some nice pieces of software in combination with hardware to enable our customers to get that started. And this is also my message. Get started, because it will not go away, and we believe there's a lot of productivity gains, but it's a lot of positive impact also on future environmental elements. And there's already some defined use cases. We talk a lot about predictive quality, predictive maintenance, etc. The surrounding element is increased productivity, as simple as that. But it's not only in the manufacturing in the factory environment. When we talk about, within Festo, when we talk about artificial intelligence, we also want and are addressing additional elements, such as how we manage the automated gripping into a box. I think this is a typical task for an automation company, how to manage that with visual solutions, but also with mechanical solutions. Of course, always in combination with software. So we have prepared some standard packages for which can be very easily applied for our customers in terms of artificial intelligence to the existing machines. And then it's not only, of course, in the manufacturing equipment, but also how we deal along the customer journey. How do we support him in all steps, from the conceptual phase, from the product selection phase, and also later on in the operation and also maintenance of the components. So there's a lot of things we are working on, and we have, I would say, very easy to use solutions. Talking about solutions, brand new product, it's the highlight product, a brand new valve terminal. Open architecture, and open architecture means very easy to connect to all leading PLCs, but also open architecture in terms of pneumatic functionality, electrical connectivity. So this is really, let's say, our core product in terms of valve terminals for the future. With our internal bus system, and you see also we incorporate sustainability aspects here with lightweight design and also compact footprint. So, very interesting, and we are very happy about that product. And there's also something what we call controlled pneumatics. What is controlled pneumatics? With controlled pneumatics, we apply mostly piezo technology. We can create with pneumatics, we can create a very smooth motion with pneumatic components, and at the same time we can save up to 70% of the energy. And here you see, we combine the technology element also with the sustainability element in one solution. Very high pressure, precise, very catered to have interesting applications, and especially for the semiconductor or in life science environment, very interesting solution. You all know Festo is well known for pneumatics, but I just would like to remind everybody we are an automation company, so we have a lot of electrical solutions, and we provide at the end the right solution for the motion task. And there's also a lot of electric solutions, starting from the I/O concepts, also up to motors, motor controllers, mechanical access, and this is, so we are able to provide for our customers the optimized solution in terms of technical requirements, but also in terms of sustainability environments. So wrapping up, I think this is exactly the spread we face in our industry, how to manage on one side the productivity goals and on the other side the sustainability goals. And exactly like in our new dynamic display where we manage two mega trends, hydrogen on one side and biotechnology on the other side, so we also have solutions, and I would say cutting-edge solutions, to manage exactly the opportunities for tomorrow and the challenges of today. Combination of productivity with sustainability goal. So it's not one or the other, it's actually only the leading solution if we combine these two elements. So, from that, I would like to hand over to you, Christian Beck, and guess we have some time. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you.
Perfect. So Frank, Thomas, thank you very much for your contribution to this press conference. Dear guests, you made it.